Hello friends, welcome to the making of a Fruit Ninja came in scratch, and we are in the part 6, and in this part we are going to make the bomb appear in the screen, and if we cut out the bomb it will blast and it will be a game over. So let's make that. Before making that, let's see what we have done so far in our game. So if I click in the green flag, and we can see the fruit appears, we can cut out in a very satisfying way. And today we are going to make the bomb appear in the screen, and if you cut out the bomb it's a game over. So let's make that. So just like the fruit, we need to make the bomb, and to make the bomb we'll copy or duplicate this apple sprite, because it will have a similar effects just like an apple or a fruit. Yeah, it just appears from the bottom and it just hovers over in our screen, and if we cut it, instead of it being sliced, we need to blast the bomb. So that's only the difference. So let me just right click and duplicate this apple sprite, and instead of apple I'm going to write it a bomb, B-O-M-B, bomb. Great. And now let me go to the costumes, and let's make the or paint the bomb. Okay, so let me just click on paint here, and I can delete this apple costume, and here we are going to paint our bomb. So let me just use a brush tool, and let's select a black color, and let's paint out the outer part of the bomb. Okay, I think the bomb looks good. And then let me make it make this one white color. So let me select the white color here. Okay, this one will be the white color, and inside here I will just make it brown color. Okay, great. And I'll use a paint bucket, and this is the bomb. And next I'll just use a paintbrush again and select a red color, so that we can indicate don't hit this bomb. Okay, like this. I'll just make a cross. So this is the bomb, and this is the costume one of the bomb, and another one. Let me just duplicate this costume, and this one I'll just convert it to bitmap first, and let me just separate it. Just click on this select button, and then let's separate not this one. Let me make it up to this. Okay, what did I convert to bitmap? Okay, and let me select its half part, and let me just make it like this, so that we can and next let me select a color. So orange color would be nice, and let me make it something like it's exploding from inside like this. Yeah, once we slice the bomb, it will happen like this. Okay, so this one's for bomb being exploded, and this one when the bomb is not being exploded. So when the bomb explodes, so we will just switch the image to this one. Okay, and we can convert it back to the vector now. Great. Okay, that's good. So we have got two costumes for the bomb, one for the normal, and when it explodes, so we will switch to this costume. That's great. Let's go back to code, and in the code we have got everything here. Look here, but we need to modify it a little bit, because these variables are from the apple, so we don't want the apple variable. Yeah, and we don't want to initialize the fruit. We want to rename this block also. So let's do that. For that let me go to the variables, and we have got every variable been duplicated. Look here, the bomb gravity, the bomb rotation, bomb slice, fruit, and bomb x velocity and bomb y velocity. Okay, I don't think we need this And this is not the variable. Okay, the rotation variable, x velocity, y velocity, and gravity, all the variables have already been created once we duplicated it, but we need to replace these variables inside the code with these actual variables of the bomb. So let's replace it. First of all, let me search here. So here we have got the gravity variable. Okay, so this one's from the fruit, so let me delete it and replace it with the gravity of actual bomb. And next, do the same thing for x velocity, y velocity, and rotation too. Let me grab the x velocity and replace here, y velocity replace this one, and the rotation place it in the turn. And let me delete other these variables of the fruit from the fruit. And next, this one x velocity, and we have got the x velocity variable here. Let me drag the actual x velocity of the bomb, and in here also drag the x velocity of the fruit out and drag the x velocity of the bomb here. So we are done with this first part of the code, and then in the script here we need to do anything, nothing, and also nothing here. So we are not going to broadcast slice apple here because it's a bomb. So we are going to broadcast a new message. Let's make a new message called slice, SLIC, slice, BOMB, bomb, or bomb slice, SLIC, slice. Okay, click on create. Okay, and next we are not going to use this sound effect, so let's delete this sound effect too, and we need to grab another sound effect for our bomb. But before that, let's also modify this block. Yeah, it says initializing fruit. We don't want the initialization of fruit, we want the initialization of the bomb. So let's go to the blocks, and let me just right click here and click edit, and we can just write here initialization of BOMB, bomb. Great, click OK, and that's it. So we have got initialization of bomb, and it will initialize to the its initial place where it belongs, and also it will initialize its rotation, x velocity, and y velocity variables. And for the bomb we need to actually, it has two costumes, so let's switch the costume to this one at first. Okay, so let's go to the looks menu and drag a switch costume blocks just above the height block like this, and we are going to switch the costume to costume 1 first, this normal costume at first. Okay, this one, and also while repeating here in the forever loop we need to switch to that costume. So let's drag our bomb costume, I mean switch costume block, and place it here, and just switch the costume to costume 1, so it will be switched to this costume. And after that what we want to do, so it has already been hidden. Okay, next one, we need to actually place the bomb right at the bottom of the screen like this, so that we don't accidentally hit it at first. Okay, so this would be enough, I think. So let's go to the motions, drag go to XY brush just below the switch costume block, so that it will go here, and when it's even hidden we will not be able to hit it when we start. Okay, that's why I just placed the bomb just below the stage like this, so that we don't accidentally hide it. Yeah, and next one is the bomb, the wait time for bomb, let's make it 2 seconds to 5 seconds. Okay, so bomb will appear relatively in less amount than the apples or the fruits, that's why. And I think we are good to go. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so we don't want the, okay, so while bomb is appearing we are starting the sound lows, so we don't want lows so while bomb is appearing. Okay, so let's change the sound effect also. For that, let's go to the sounds and let's go and choose the sound and go to the effects, and I'm going to use this clock ticking effect. So let me click it, play. That's good. Okay, so I will just delete most of the part of the clock ticking, so we don't want that much of sound. Okay, that's good for making us aware that it is a bomb. Yeah, and let me make it a louder. Okay, it's louder enough now. So the name is clock ticking. So let's get back to code, and inside here, instead of starting the sound lows, we are going to select clock ticking so that it notifies us the bomb is coming. Yeah, and I think that's it. Let's see. So if I click on the green flag, so that's the apple, I can cut it. Yeah, and it's a bomb. Yeah, it's just notifies us while it just keeps on ticking like this. That's great. So if we hit the bomb, what happens? Let's see. So right now what happens is, if we hit the bomb, then it hides itself, and then it also broadcasts bomb slice. So what happens if bomb slices up? So let's make that. So if the bomb slices, so we need to switch the costume to this one. Yeah, so let's switch the costume then. So instead of hiding, so I will just delete this hide block, and I'll just switch the costume here. So drag a switch costume block, and just before the broadcast bomb slice, we are going to switch the costume to costume 2. Great. And next, let's receive the bomb slice. Okay, message. So let's go to the events and drag when I receive a bomb slice message, and if we receive the bomb slice message, then it's game over. That's why let's go downwards in the control, and there is something called stop all block. Let's drag this, and instead of stopping everything, we are going to stop other scripts in a sprite. Okay, so these scripts will be stopped, and let's receive the same message in the apple sprite 2. So to have the same code, this one, so we can just drag our code from here to the apple like this, and if you click on apple, you can see our code is already here. So we do the same thing. So except for this script, when I receive bomb slice script, all the scripts will be stopped. That's great. And this one's the bomb. Let's go back to the bomb sprite here, and next we have already switched back the costume. Then we need to play a sound as well, yeah, once we slice the bomb. So let's play the sound, another sound. So for that, let me go to the sounds and search the sound. Just choose a sound and go in the effects, and I will choose this sound, boom cloud sound. Okay, let me click it, and if you want other sounds, you can just download by yourself and upload it, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'll just use this sound. Okay, boom cloud sound. So let me go to codes and go to the sounds and drag a play sound, start sound block just above the switch costume block inside the mouse down if. Okay, and we start the boom cloud sound once we hit the bomb. So let's see. Let me click on the green flag, and let me chop an apple, and let me chop a bomb. That's great. So everything has stopped. Yeah, and next let's show a game over message also. So for that, we need to make a game over message sprite. So let's create one sprite. So here you're going to choose a paint, and here let me just write game over here first. The sprite name is game over, and here let me just select a rectangle shape, and let's select the color black one, and let's make a rectangle here, like this. And here we are going to write game over. Just choose a font and just write. Okay, make sure it's white color because it's a background. And I'm just going to write here game over. Over. Great. And let me just increase the size. Okay, it's a game over now. And let's go to the codes here. And first of all, we don't want to show the game over, that's why let's go to events, drag a when green flag click block, and next let's go to the looks, go downwards, drag a hide block here. So we are going to hide our game over sprite at first, and then when we receive the message. So let's go to the events, drag a when I receive a message block, and make sure it's a bomb slice. Once the message bomb slice appears, we are going to make this game over appear. So let's make it. Let's go to the looks and go downwards, drag a show block, and that's it. So we are going to show the message. So if you want a dramatic appearance of the game over, let me make it. Let's drag a set color effect block, and let's make it a ghost effect, and let's make it the effect up to 100. That means it will be invisible at first, the game over sprite. And let me go to the control, drag a repeat block, let's repeat it 10 times, and let me go to the looks, and let's go downwards and drag a change color effect block just inside the repeat block, and we are going to change the ghost effect by -10 every time. Okay, 10 times. That means it will start appearing, look like it's just appearing slowly. So to make it slow, we actually have to go to control and drag a wait block in every repetition. So we are going to wait for about 0.07 seconds. So it looks like it's appearing, the game over sprite is appearing in the stage. And after we have repeated everything, let's go to the looks, go downwards and drag a clear graphics effect here, and I think that's it. Let's see, click in the green flag. Okay, let me cut the apple, and if I cut the bomb accidentally, then we see game over screen. So that's how we make the bomb to appear, and we can slice the bomb, and if we slice the bomb, it's game over like this, and everything stops. And that's it for this tutorial, guys, and I'll see you next time in the part what will be the part 7, and that part will be, I think, the last part where we implement the score and also add another fruit for our game, so that you can add many fruits as you like in the game. Okay, thank you guys.